I'm shocked. Nguyen the Thai. Dear Master, I went online and accidentally read your lecture on the true Dharma. I was half believing, half doubting, so I immediately went to Chan Nu Monastery in Trang Bang to ask for books. The monks happily gave me 10 copies of The Way to the Buddha's Land. I read it, I was shocked, teacher. It made me not like reading anymore, and I asked the monk at the temple near my house, why am I so shocked when I read The Way to Buddha Land? The monk replied, because you read evil books, you were possessed by a ghost, which shocked you. I came home and asked my mother, and she told me, it's better to believe that there is, than not. Oh my! I always believed in my mother. But I want to know the truth. I respectfully ask you to guide me, to show me the way, because I am haunted and scared, teacher. I am grateful to you. Reply. You know, the first time I read The Road to Buddha Land, I was as shocked as you were. Do you know why? Because The Way to Buddha's Land turns upside down all the thoughts that I have collected over the years. I believe in Amitabha Buddha, but now the books say Amitabha is a fake Buddha. I believe in ghosts and demons, and I am very afraid of ghosts and demons. I am afraid of the dark, and I dare not walk alone in the dark night. Now, the Buddha's path to the land told the teacher, there is no metaphysics, no demons, so how can you not be shocked? You are just like me. You are still calm. The teacher immediately went to see Arhat Thich Thong Lak at Chan Nu Monastery. I rode my motorbike a few dozen kilometers back to the monastery. As for you, I had to travel more than 1,000 kilometers, and empty my pockets, to get to Chan Nu. The teacher asked about metaphysics and ghosts. Master Thong Lak explained clearly and firmly, there are no ghosts. But he was still half believing, half doubting. To resolve the doubts that were lingering in his mind, he immediately went to a cemetery in the central region, alone in the dark night, with pouring rain and wind, and bone-chilling cold. The master was not afraid, but shy. After 2 nights living in the deserted, cold and windy cemetery, he returned home and destroyed all the statues of Amitabha Buddha, Maitreya, Guanyin, and Ong Diameter. Now I am no longer afraid of ghosts, and I believe it is true, there are no ghosts or demons. The reason we believe in ghosts is because we are afraid. Once we are no longer afraid, we clearly realize, there are no ghosts, no supernatural things. Because of fear, we are deceived by our consciousness. If we are not afraid, our consciousness cannot deceive us anymore. Thanks to his absolute trust in Master Thong Lak, he was able to achieve wonderful results beyond his expectations. Do you know that he is a vagabond? He is a lecherous, shameless man who does not spare the old or the young. He used to indulge in debauchery in many big cities in Japan, Hong Kong, India, Taiwan, Thailand, Las Vegas, the Pearl of the Orient. Everywhere he went, he had affairs with many beautiful goddesses of different races. He drank a lot of wine. Every night he spent more than $1,000 on a bottle of wine. He lived a debauched life like the kings of ancient times. However, when he met Master Thong Lak, he let go of everything. He lived alone, ate 1 meal a day, had no money, and slept very little. He didn't let go all of a sudden, but he let go slowly to get used to it. When he got used to it, he said goodbye to everything, my child. Thanks to his practice, from a shameless person, he traveled all over the world and the whole territory of Vietnam, because at that time he also had the ambition to become a national leader, bringing peace, happiness, and wealth to the nation that was forever immersed in the painful and destructive war. Therefore, when he attained enlightenment, he knew all the nooks and crannies of life, and that's why he had enough language to explain so that the common people could understand. Master Thong Lak, because he was a monk from a young age, did not understand worldly affairs, so he did not have enough language to teach the common people. He only had language to teach those in the so-called profound Buddhism. The common people could not understand. It is normal for them to be shocked when reading The Way to Buddha's Land. Therefore, I volunteered to explain more clearly so that everyone can know the true Dharma. That's it. Reading up to here, the first thing that makes me wonder is, are you lying? It's unbelievable. Where do you get the money to spend so much? The teacher's life has three strange fates. First fate, high teacher salary. Second fate, casino gave money to the teacher to spend. Third fate, when the teacher was out of money, the beautiful woman gave him money to spend. Do you believe it? In this world, there are many beautiful people with money to spare. When they like someone, they give them money to spend freely. Moreover, he is handsome, elegant, and knows how to flatter women. They are just like men with money give it to beautiful women to spend. Now, I am a bhikkhu. One is that I do not speak, and when I speak, I must tell the truth. No one forces me to lie. Even if the truth is harsh for a shameless, immoral, and prodigal person like me. Whoever believes in me is beneficial to them, whoever does not believe in me is not harmful to me or to anyone. But as a monk, you must not lie. When I started practicing, I did not suppress it. I practiced slowly to get used to it by reasonable intention. From eating animal lives, I changed to being a vegetarian. From eating 4 meals a day, he changed to 1 meal. He practiced with an audience, which means he sat down to eat with drunkards. They were his close friends, until he became a vegetarian and calmly ate at the noisy drinking table. In addition, he must be calm and comfortable with the dishes he often loves, such as lobster, Alaska crab, abalone, grouper, quam noodles, Hue vermicelli, southern snakehead fish. In front of these attractive dishes, accompanied by French wine, American wine, premium Australian beer. While the teacher was hungry, but he remained calm, then he believed that he had successfully reduced his eating. It also meant that he had abandoned lust and evil. During the time of practice, the teacher examined 4 things very carefully, the purpose of which is to find the truth. Practicing without finding the truth, always doubting, fearing, cherishing, and still cherishing oneself, what is the point of practicing? 1. Eat 1 meal a day. He went to fitness, which is a place to work out. He lifted weights, ran, and swam like a professional athlete. After 12 months, he realized that his body was as healthy as usual, without any decline. What does this tell you? I can assure you that workers who work 1 meal a day will do very well and will not be afraid of getting sick. They will also have plenty of money left over to spend on other things. 2. Lust. After being able to eat 1 meal a day skillfully, at mealtime he was not nauseous, not restless, not eager, not expectant, completely at peace. Strange things happened to him. A beautiful woman came to visit and jumped on him, but he no longer had any sexual desire. So surprising. From then on, he discovered that by eating 1 meal a day, he was able to eliminate his lust. To be sure, he visited young and old flowers, and when he came into contact with them, he no longer felt any lust. Thus, eating 1 meal a day will eliminate lustful nature. Buddha's teachings are wonderful. He did not explain, but if we follow his teachings, we will receive wonderful results beyond our expectations. 3. Reasonable intention. When you practice the right intention skillfully, you can control your mind very easily. Whenever the consciousness reminds your mind of something that you consider evil, such as beautiful scenes of paradise, scenes of dressing in a royal palace, the teacher only needed to shout, "Stop it!" and he would return to his normal state. Then, he would leave his mind to rest and meditate. Oh! I didn't expect it to be so easy. Thanks to that, I understood the true Dharma so easily, because I saw the truth as clearly as if I were looking at the lines in the palm of my hand. 4. Eliminate drowsiness and lethargy, which means being lazy and sleeping a lot. The teacher practiced walking meditation for 10 steps and then sat down, called short walking meditation. He couldn't stand it, he was so bored. After that, he switched to long walking meditation. Every day, he practiced for 6 hours. As he walked, he thought, walk to make your feet strong and your rocks soft. Walk to make your mind steady, and your practice will be successful. After more than 3 months, he was no longer lazy or sleepy. From then on, he could walk short distances easily and with pleasure. Through long walking meditation, I discovered that, before mealtime, I often feel uncomfortably hungry. This hunger is not real hunger, but hunger caused by the reminder of the mind. To solve this problem, before mealtime, we walk and leave home. At mealtime, we return to eat. After a few times, this imaginary hunger no longer occurs. Conclude. If you can do as I do, you will receive the correct answer. Remember, you have calmed down to find the truth. So be brave and practice to test it on your body, that is the best. Remember, I am a lowly person and I can do it, why can't you? I wish you courage to seek the truth. Regards. You should remember, Buddhism is used to awaken people who are addicted, ignorant, and superstitious. And Buddhism only saves enlightened people. Enlightened people do not distinguish between good and evil, rich and poor, highly educated or uneducated, male or female. Whoever is enlightened is saved by Buddhism. However, people with less greed will practice and attain enlightenment faster than expected. Therefore, ordinary people should never feel inferior. I hope that when Vietnamese people know the true Dharma, many arahants will appear. Because the Vietnamese people's spirit of learning and practicing is very enthusiastic.